There's a full moon in Gemini. A full moon in Gemini, full moon or new moon, is about having fun. It's air with fire. This full moon, well, let me tell you something. I should say this every time I do a full or new moon reading. These are, remember that the moon rules feelings, emotions. So these full moons and new moon readings, if you go back a year at my videos, and in fact, everybody should do that. You all should go back and look at past full moon or new moon readings from a couple of months ago to even a couple of years ago, because you're going to find a pattern too in how you feel or how you respond to your feelings. Because just because it's a full moon and a new moon doesn't mean that an event has to take place connected to the full or new moon. But it does mean that you have feelings and emotions that might bring about certain changes, good or bad ones, depending upon how much emotional charge you put on it. And that's for any sign. That's why some people say, oh my God, you said this and you said that, but it didn't come out. Well, I didn't say that. It didn't come out, but it could. These are energy feeling states that the full moon and the new moon kind of brings to the surface. But it doesn't mean that they're going to actually take place unless you put some action to it. Well, this full moon is kind of like an exception because it's conjunct Mars, the planet of action. With this full moon, you have the potential to actually bring about into action what the emotional feeling states represent according to each sign. Okay? So let's see Aries. How the full moon in playful Gemini, which makes a sextile aspect to you, is functioning. Now, Aries in the mundane chart is in, of course, the first house, and Gemini is in your solar third house. Okay? Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So Gemini is in the third house. So for you Arians, the full moon in Gemini is going to affect your third house, which is communication, email, texting, phone call, talk, letters, messages, communication. It rules brothers and sisters and cousins and aunts and uncles, your neighbors, your neighborhood, the next door neighbor, the house down the street, and trivial stuff. So to me, I get the feeling that this should be a time to relax and play. We're in a new cycle. So it's time to, let the hair down and have fun. And even if you don't feel like it, fuck it. Make yourself feel like it. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So let us break the readings down into collective groups. So this is the first grouping, right? Do we have a second grouping? Second grouping. If the next card comes out reversed or negative, it falls in the first. There's a rule here. Queen of Wands in the reverse. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. There's a couple here. Feels like it. So we're going to put it in the first pile. Okay, do we see a second grouping? Second grouping. Well, so far, when they are reversed is negative. And here we have Betrayal, Ten of Swords. So we're going to put that in the first category. We're still in the first category. Wow, so it looks like a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands as a couple kill somebody. I'm getting the feeling of murder, killing somebody. But these people they're still going on. I told you the cycle closed, but people are still doing stupid shit, right? And this also means that there was a betrayal of somebody that this couple knew and did on purpose. Okay? Ooh. So I don't think there's fun time for them, right? Whoever they are, whoever you are. Okay, do we have a second grouping? Second grouping, or we're finishing with the first? Spirit, tell me. Aha. Someone has been blocked from a new beginning or a new direction, and this might have something to do with it. Being betrayed, stopping somebody on their tracks. Wow. Okay. Do we have a second grouping? Second grouping. Yes, we do. Pisces in the reverse. This is hangman, suspended, confused, stuck. This also means prison, jail time, too. The Pisces represents the 12th house, the house of confinement, right? Mental institutions, insane asylums, prisons, jails. Those are places of confinement, forced into confinement. This correlates to Pisces. It came out in the reverse. There's been an enlightenment that has taken place. So this goes to the second category. Okay. All right. Do we have a third grouping? A third grouping for this full moon in Gemini. Playful Gemini. Conjunct Mars, the planet of action. We have the Empress in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse is a trump card, major arcana. So we put this at the third grouping, third category. Oh, no. They're telling me to put it on the first category. So we got 5 cards, 2 more cards to go to complete one grouping. 8 of Cups. An investment that somebody walked away from, an emotional investment. 8 of Cups. This could have been 8 weeks, 8 months, or 8 years of an emotional investment that did not work out. This connects with the Empress, the reverse Empress. Someone here was a false Empress, or wannabe or fake Empress. Somebody found out after many, many years of time, amount of investment, and walked away. Okay? This could have been the same Queen of Wands in Empress energy, along with a partner that conspired to betray a real Empress. And she found out and walked away, or he walked away. Remember, the energies are fluid. It could be a man with Empress energy, divine feminine energy, or it could be a woman with Emperor or divine masculine energy. Okay, take what resonates. We have one more here. One more here. One more card, and we have the Ace of Cups. And it goes in the first grouping. So this is telling a story. Okay? We have a couple here that betrayed somebody. And this was done under the guise of being a fake Empress. This person caused a temporary block to the one that was betrayed. They eventually woke up from this illusion and walked away. And now they walked away to abundance and prosperity. This was a fake. Now they got really painful betrayal, and this needed to happen because this was a past life soul tie that needed to be resolved in this life. Okay, but the person who weathered the storm persevered, and now they're going into the Ace of Cups. So with the full moon in Gemini, for the first grouping, have fun. Try to have fun. Shake off the trauma, what you've been through in the last cycle, okay? Shake it off. Now we have the Hangman in the upright, second grouping, right? Aries. Aries, go back to being into your inner child, your solar plexus. Do your meditations, wear citron, wear a lot of yellow, go outside to nature, do music, dance, do things that's gonna bring fun, because that's gonna change things around. And you might meet your next person in a social setting, gathering. That's very, very Gemini. It's time to be social, be out and about. Make something happen, Aries. You're good at that. Okay. Now, do we have a third grouping? Since we already finished with the first grouping, they go back into circulation. Okay, we have Eight of Swords in the reverse. So somebody might have been mentally stuck or in actual physical prison. Okay, and they get out, they came out. And while they were in prison, which the 12th house, Pisces, Hangman symbolizes as well, they got an epiphany and they're no longer stuck. See how that reads? So let's see what this was. Yo quiero bailar y guarachar. I'm feeling playful and fun too. I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably go out to eat or something. What about you? It's Tuesday. Nothing happens on Tuesday. Not in Texas, anyway. A new beginning. A new beginning. Waiting for your ship to come in. Something in the horizon is coming. After recovering from whatever this was, now it's time to begin anew. This is the Three of Wands. And this is very Gemini. Gemini is the third sign of the zodiac. Okay. So the second grouping of Aries, you guys, you've had an awakening. You've had an awakening. This is good for you. Good for you. For some of you. Not all of you. Next card. The Magician. Yes. Now this person can manifest. Whatever this was, and whatever side you were on the wrong side, evil side, or the good side, whatever it was, you were enlightened about something. Which made you go into a new direction and manifesting. See the yellows? Look at all the yellows, all pronounced yellows. Okay, so that means that you are in sync with your mind and your heart. Very good, Aries. Very good. Oh my God, I sound like Igor. This keeps moving, so we're gonna take care of that right now. There you go. Hey. And she still moves. Little bitch. So sorry about that. All right. Let's move this over here. Yeah. Okay. Do we have a third grouping? Or are we still dealing with the second grouping? Spirit, show me. Show me. Show me. The star. Your wish fulfillment is coming. How could it not? Look. The magician. You're manifesting. This is manifestation right here. You're manifesting. A lot of yellows. Solar plexus. You have the confidence to manifest and do your own thing and move your into the right direction. And here is the star to confirm it. Aries. Aries. You're doing good. Second grouping. Second grouping. Very good. I'm loving it. And Scorpio. Death. A cycle of suffering and pain and blockages and obstacles and oppositions and adversity and hidden enemies is over. The cycle is closed. Very good. Very good. And now the last grouping, the last category of Arians, right? For this full moon in Gemini, pray for Gemini. I don't know about you, but to me, it sounds like it's time to have fun. It's time to have some fun. Okay, so third grouping. Yes. Page of Swords in the reverse. In the reverse. Here, someone is watching you, listening to you, stalking you, tape recording you, videotaping you, doing all kinds of violations, some of them civil rights. When the Page of Swords is in the reverse, that means that the stalking and the gang stalking and the light guiding and the love bombing, trauma bombing, all that has come to an end. It has come. Are you fucking serious? It has come to an end. They've exhausted themselves. They've exhausted themselves. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is an aunt, a mother, mother-in-law, a mother figure, someone that you can call mother, who is very selfish, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is a scammer, a shyster, a liar, a manipulator, a thief, right? And it gives me the same energy. Whatever was invested in stalking somebody, watching somebody, did not pay out. Something did not come through as they thought it would. Then someone or many of you are no longer confused about this. There is a blockage that's preventing somebody from moving forward with their objectives. And I don't get that these are positive ones. There is Pisces. Someone has been enlightened. This Queen of Pentacles has been enlightened that whatever it is that she's doing or was trying to do did not work and did not get the investment that she thought she was going to get. That's what that's telling me. The cycle is closed. And there's no more opportunities to continue to do shady dealings, which is what the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse represents. There was some kind of fake offer or some fraudulent offer that was deaded by the universe. That was deaded by the universe. three, and one more. The King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, and in the other reading we had the Queen, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Here we have the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So I'm getting that this is the same kind of person dynamic, a couple or the same kind of dynamic for the third grouping. Okay, there's a couple here, and in the last grouping and in this one, that did not get away with trying to block something or hurt somebody or ruin someone or kill or destroy somebody. The 10 of Swords came out, and now the Death card came out twice. Okay, so the moon in Gemini does talk about playfulness and letting your hair down, but it also talks about communication and revealing communication that was probably blocked is now exposed. Maybe there needs to be some healing when it comes to having a communication with somebody. Maybe this is the right time to talk out what the issue was, what caused somebody to get jealous, to be envious, to try to hurt somebody, betray them, block them, prevent them from having a new beginning. Because being evil and malicious and underhanded did not work. The universe was on top of that. So the person now, some of you, not all of you, some of you now have no choice but to actually talk about what it was that put you in this kind of mode for so many years. And what can we, as the victims of this type of energy, what can we learn from this? That way we can do better. When we know better, we do better. Okay? Guys, thank you so much. Please donate. Please give. 347-485-6258, which is ZELLE, or Cash App, Fernando, FERNA, the number 5, NDO. Okay? And you can always call for a personal reading, 281-690-8825. That's 691 wait a minute. That's 281-690-8825. Guys, I hope this resonates.